Hello and welcome to the Sleep Library. Tonight's story is another by Hans Christian Andersen. It's called The Nightingale. It's about a little bird, a great emperor, and the difference between something real and something that only sounds that way. So find a comfortable position. Let your body grow heavy, relax, and let the day fall away. And if you fall asleep before the story ends, that's exactly how it should be. In China, long ago, the emperor lived in a palace made of the finest porcelain. The gardens were so vast, the gardener himself didn't know where they ended. And beyond them lay a deep, ancient forest that stretched all the way to the sea. A tiny brown bird perched on a low-level branch, half hidden, nothing grand, just stood there still. Travellers came from every kingdom on earth. They marvelled at the palace. They gasped at the flowers. But every single one of them came away saying the same thing. "The nightingale," they said. "The nightingale is the best of all." The emperor, who owned everything they had praised, had never heard of this creature, not once. So he called his court. "Find me this nightingale," he commanded. "Bring it here tonight, or every courtier in this room shall be trodden on the stomach." The courtiers ran. They searched the palace. They searched the gardens. They asked every servant and every cook. No one knew, until a little kitchen girl spoke up. A young girl was sitting by the hearth, warm firelight, in a gentle, small, dark space, not grand. "I know the nightingale," she said. "Every evening when I walk home through the forest to visit my mother, I hear it sing. It sounds like a little glass of bells, and I always cry, even though I don't know why." The little girl stands up quietly, pointing upward to a tiny brown bird on a branch above. The court followed the girl into the forest, and there, on a low branch above a still pond, sat the nightingale. It was small, grey and brown, utterly ordinary to look at. The courtiers were confused. "This little thing," they whispered. "It looks so plain. Perhaps it lost its colour from seeing so many important people." But then it opened its throat, and the doubt died on their lips. Back in the palace, where there was vast gold hung with silk, the tiny brown bird stands on a golden perch elevated. The emperor, blurred out in his throne, a single tear visible on his cheek. The nightingale was brought to the palace. It was given a golden perch. It was allowed to walk out twice a day and once at night, always with 12 servants holding ribbons tied to its leg. And when it sang, the emperor wept. He wept in front of his entire court, and he did not care. "Stay here," he said. "You will live in a golden cage. You will sing when I am sad. You will sing when I am well. And you will never want for anything again." The nightingale tilted its tiny head. It did not answer, but it stayed. One day, the Emperor of Japan sent a gift. A mechanical nightingale, jewelled, wound by clockwork, and when you turned its key, it sang the same perfect song, note for note, every time. It was beautiful. It was flawless. It never tired. The court was enchanted. They tried to make the two birds sing together, but it didn't work. The real nightingale sang whatever was in its heart. The mechanical bird could only sing one tune. It is not a fault, the court musicians declared. It means the mechanical bird is consistent. The real bird is merely unpredictable. And the real nightingale, while everyone was listening to the jewelled bird, it flew out the open window and back into the forest. The emperor did not notice for hours. When he did, he banished the real nightingale from his empire. "We have something better now," he said, "something that never changes." The mechanical bird sang its one song 33 times that year. And on the 34th time, something inside snapped. The emperor fell ill. He lay alone in his vast bed, old and afraid. The court had already gone to crown his successor. And when night came, he opened his eyes and saw figures gathered around his bed. They were death, and all the good and bad deeds of his life whispering into his ears. "Music," the emperor gasped. "Bring music, drown them out." But the mechanical bird could not sing. No one had wound it. No one was there. And then, from the open window, a tiny brown nightingale sat on the windowsill, silhouetted against a full moon, simple, still, real. The real nightingale had heard. It had flown all the way from the forest to sit on the windowsill and sing for the emperor one last time. It sang of the green forest. It sang of the sea. And it sang of quiet things. And as it sang, Death himself began to listen. The shadows drew back. The Emperor's breathing steadied. "I have heard you before," the Emperor whispered, "and I banished you, and you still came." The nightingale tilted its head. "I do not need a golden cage," it seemed to say. "I only needed you to listen." Morning light then filled the Emperor's bedchamber. He is sitting up alive, colour returning, the nightingale on the windowsill. No crowds, no court, just the two of them. "Stay with me always," the Emperor said. "I will break the mechanical bird into 1,000 pieces." "No," said the nightingale. "You cannot keep me in a cage, but I will come to your window every evening when the sun sets, and I will sing to you. I will tell you what is happening in your empire, the things no courtier will tell you, the small things, the real things. And you must promise me one thing." "Anything," the Emperor said. "Do not tell anyone you have a little bird who tells you everything." And that is where we leave them. The Emperor and his nightingale, the golden cage empty by choice, the window kept open forever. Thank you for letting me tell you this story tonight. The Sleep Library will be here whenever you need it, with another story, another fire, another invitation to rest. Until then, close your eyes and sleep well.